All right. So the next topic that came out this week that I'm not even shocked by this, but it's really interesting how Erika continues to not want anything to do with any liabilities that come along with this whole issue of the burn victims and widows not getting their money because Tom was allegedly spending it on EJ Global and lifestyle and planes and all this stuff. So now she's put in a new claim basically saying that she wants no parts of accountability when it comes to the $25 million in loans that Girardi and Keese basically put into her EJ Global account, because she's saying that she was not in charge of the book. She's not in charge of the finances. She never got to look at any of that stuff. So she should not have to be responsible for paying any of it back. Now, this isn't something that we're going to be shocked by. I think if you've been following me on TikTok or any other Bravo creator out there, we have been covering this Erika Jayne situation all throughout season 11 as it was happening, even more so the things that were happening in real time while season 11 was airing. But now we're getting into the thick of it, and I think Erika's proven that she's got no empathy or compassion for the victims or the widows or anybody affected by any of these cases. And I get that maybe she wasn't in charge of the finances. I get that she probably didn't see everything that was coming in and out or didn't understand everything that was coming in and out. I'm not expecting her to. I don't think she's a lawyer. I also don't think that she was that crafty about knowing about this to the point where now she doesn't want any responsibility. But what I will say, and what I've always said, is that's not stopping you from having compassion. I don't see where you having compassion is going to lead you to look guilty. You already look guilty by association. And then these actions that you're taking make it more clear to people that you don't care and that you're all about yourself. And I get it, you're in defense mode, but there's definitely things that can be done that could alleviate both sides. I do think that there's a middle ground. I mean, it's if it was me, I wouldn't even want to keep any of those items. I get it, but like, you make your own money now. You live in a nice house. You can start over. You know what I mean? So it's that part of it I never understand. I never will understand it. And it'll be interesting to watch how her storyline plays out on this upcoming season of Beverly Hills, because it seems like she's not, although it may not be all about her, I think there's still a lot of issues within the group pertaining to her. And it's clear because, at least one of the people I know on the show that is currently not a fan of hers and has unfollowed her is Garcelle. Because Garcelle, she started to see some cracks in Eric's story last season. And I think now, it makes sense. There's just been too many things, from the earrings, her not wanting to turn those earrings in, to the now saying that she wants to have no liability because it wasn't her problem when it comes to this $25 million in loans that EJ Global received. It's all just selfish. But I'm not really surprised, guys, because it's Erika Jayne, and look how she's been thus far. There's not been one time where I've looked at her and said, oh, wow, that's good. I'm glad she's taking a step in that direction. It's always been like every single thing that she does, she makes it about herself. And it's not like, this isn't some petty little scandal that the media outlets just can't let go of. This is real people's lives. These are people's lives were impacted by this. And the fact that she's just walking around oblivious and could care less is, I think, what's more maddening to people than anything. So I will keep you guys updated on any further Erika Jayne news. Obviously, this case is not going to be settled. I think there's more than one case here, but I think this whole situation, rather, is not going to be settled anytime soon. So we'll keep you updated, obviously, but I wouldn't be expecting her to turn over a new leaf anytime soon.